Here's a strategy you can follow to make 1 million coins today in Madden 24. Now, say family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. And without further ado, here's a $10 Xbox gift card, and let's get started. All right, now the first thing I want you guys doing, which is an absolute necessity to generate literally free coins in Madden 24, is we're gonna go to our solo challenges, and we're gonna talk about an underrated solo challenge sequence plus set you can complete by playing these. Now, when we go to the challenges right here and we filter it on over to the Ultimate Legend solos in this game, you might be thinking, Swift, we already got the free full Ultimate Legend. Why are these worth it? What do you need to know? Now, the reason why I'm bringing these up is because for about 15 minutes of grinding, which I did off camera, I'm going to be making over 200,000 coins. Let me explain. Now, within the Ultimate Legend solos, of course, you get tokens for playing these. I personally was chilling at tier number 10, and I had stopped playing these solo challenges because I got my free full player. I was like, okay, why do these matter anymore? But after taking a look at some of these solos, I got to tier number 12, so I got the 10x Ultimate Legend token pack, a 5x Ultimate Legend token pack, and by just finishing one of these weeks, I was also able to go through and get my choice of one more token for doing the final solo. Now, count that up. I played through a total of 13 solo challenges, most of which are taking you about 1 minute, and I'm going to be getting 16 Ultimate Legend tokens. Now, boys, 16 Ultimate Legend tokens is going to correlate with one set. Now, what is that set, you might be asking? Well, I'm going to leave you on the edge of your seat for just 30 more seconds while I go through and open up these packs in the background. As you guys can see, we got the 10x Ultimate Legend token pack. This one, again, we're going to be earning by playing our solos very simply. If you're in the situation where you went through, you got the full free player, and you stopped playing your solo challenges, you should play 13 more solos to get 16 tokens right here, because we're going to be using these tokens effectively. Let's talk about how we're going to be spending them and how we're making coins. Now, when we go to the sets right here, we filter it on over by the Program Ultimate Legends. You guys are going to see there is a lower overall set we're going to complete. There is the 93 to 96 overall dynamic Ultimate Legend fantasy pack set, which requires 16 tokens. We just got these. Now, why is this set so good? Well, we can go through here and pick 96 overall Calvin Johnson, who right now is selling for a ridiculously inflated price. He's 220k. A regular 96 in this game typically sells for about 100k, but Calvin is very inflated because, of course, people need that card to complete the 99 overall set, and 99 Calvin is overpowered. People want to get that set done. So what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna take advantage of that by completing this set right here and getting 16 tokens. Now, boys, if you go through and you play your Ultimate Legend solos and you play through all the new solos in the game, you can easily do this pack 3 times. You can complete this 3 times. Now, when we do the math on that, that's pretty simple. 200k plus 200k plus 200k plus 200k. Yeah, that's gonna get your number up pretty high. That's gonna get your number up to 600k in coins you can make by playing these solo challenges. And realistically, it's only taking you about 15 minutes to go through and get this pack done. Spend 15 minutes on solos, play through 13 of them, get the pack. Spend 15 minutes on solos, get 13 challenges done, get the pack. It's very easy. And this to me is an absolute necessity to be doing today in Madden 24. This is going to be making you 600k, and you can do so in about an hour. As you guys can see in the background, Calvin Johnson will sell at 250k. So if this tip did help you out, all I ask is you scroll down and drop a like. Let's get 1,000 likes on this video. I don't see why not. And while you're down there, if you want to subscribe, that is optional as well, but greatly appreciated. Now, another question that some people are probably going to be asking is, Swift, is it worth it to go through and save your tokens to complete this set right here? This set right here gives you a full Ultimate Legend, but it requires 64 tokens. Now, when we do the math on that, we can either do this set 1 time for a full free Ultimate Legend, or we can do the 96 overall set 4 times. Now, what's more worth it? It's the 96 overall set. Calvin Johnson right now is selling at 250k. 250 times 4 is 1 million coins, and that's more coins than you would make by going through and picking any full Ultimate Legend in this game. So although you might be tempted to get this full free set completed, it actually will make you more coins if you do this set 4 times rather than do the full free set. You're gonna make 1 million coins versus about 800k. A lot more worth it to go through and just do the 96 overall sets repeatedly. And again, I believe today you can go through and do these sets 3 times. As you guys can see, I've still got quite a few more solos I gotta play. I believe you can get Calvin 3 times today. That's awesome and an absolute must. All right, next up, before we keep on going with this video, on the screen right here are some of the specials today on Underdog Fantasy. Of course, there's a 0.5 15.5 point special, which you can get access to if you use code SWIFT. But there are also 3 discounts currently live on the app. Bam Adebayo, Brandon Ingram, as well as J-Dub on the Oklahoma City Thunder. All those guys have had their lines reduced to 15.5 points. All their lines were originally set at 19.5. They've been reduced to 15.5. Those are some discounts that Underdog does. If you want access to those specials, I of course am going to leave Underdog linked in the description. This is what it looks like to make picks on the app. Unfortunately, we missed all of our picks yesterday, but let's see if we can maybe rebound today. Hopefully we can. If you want to check it out, Underdog is linked in the description. Use the promo code SWIFT as you're signing up, and let's keep going. Okay, now at this point, we've made about 600,000 coins for free. Really not that difficult to do so, but in the title to this video, I said a milli. So let's talk about some other coin making methods you can follow to generate 400k and do so in probably less than a couple hours. These aren't too difficult. They're not incredibly efficient, but they are worth it and worth doing. Now, first things first, I'm going to get you to go on over to your Team of the Year sets because, boys, some of these Team of the Year cards, in particular, the 95 overall Team of the Years, they're selling for a stupid price right now. Like, look at this, boys. For a 95 overall player, you can get about 100,000 coins or more, depending on which card you pick. Some of these cards are selling for even more than that. Deron Bland, as you guys will see, is 118. For a 95 overall player, that's crazy. All these 95s are selling for about, at minimum, 100k. Some of them are a little bit less, but you can pick cards that are going for 100k or more and sell them at that price. It's crazy. Now, how do we get these 95s that are selling at such a juicy price? It's not that difficult. All you got to do is put in a couple of 91 overall players, 3 of them to be exact, and then 2 93s. And for a lot of people watching this video, you probably have these cards in your binder. So number one, this is a great way to clear your binder. I would recommend putting cards into the set. It's good value. The 95s sell at a super decent price. But if you want to go through and buy 91s and buy 93s, you can do that too. Now, in terms of prices, yeah, you can absolutely bang this set out at a very efficient rate. 91 overall cards are selling at like 8k. They're not expensive at all, as you guys will see right here. When we take a look at the 90 to 91 overall filter, and we really filter it down by anything. Let's go by NFL draft. This will probably show us the majority of the cards that we want to see. They're selling at 8k. They're selling at 9k. Pretty inexpensive to go through and get these cards. Realistically, you're probably spending about 26 to 25k to buy 3 of these cards. Not too difficult. Then for the 93 overall cards, if you're finding them at about like 25 to 27k, you're in a good spot. All in, if you're finding those deals, realistically, you're dropping about 75k to do this set, which isn't too crazy, and you're selling the card off for 100k or more, depending on what player you get. All you're going to do to find your 93s is really flip position by position. I think that's probably going to be your best bet. So like quarterback right here, we'll scroll down until we see 93 overall players, and bang, Joe Flacco at 26. That is awesome. That's not very difficult to do. All you're really going to do, like I said, is flip between positions, find your cards at about 25 to 27, and you're all in for 75. Not bad at all. Very easy coins. And yeah, we'll go through right here. We'll pick Deron Bland, sell at about 100k or maybe a little bit more, and you just made 25,000 coins just like that. Do that set 4 times over, and you made 100k. Not very difficult, doesn't take long, and super effective. Then finally, this is one of my favorite ways to make coins, and it's whenever we get a new set in this game, they're typically pretty profitable. So Nick Bosa, as you guys can see, just dropped in Madden 24, and as we take a look at how much his 99 is selling for, it's 1 million coins. That's kind of crazy. All we got to do is go through and build this card for less than a mil or less than 900k, and we're making profit. We got to get 4 random 96s and 1 weekly wildcard 96. Not bad at all. So yeah, exact same filtering strategy as the one we used before. For the regular 96 overall players, I'm just filtering position by position, and I'm looking for about like 110k. 110 times 4 is going to give you an answer of 440. We see Bo right here at 111. That is awesome. We will buy him. Now, the final step to this method is going to be to get a specific 96 overall weekly wildcard player, which I'm not going to lie, I might need to do off camera. These cards just came out and they're not very easy to obtain. It doesn't seem like too many people are pulling them or able to actually create these sets quite yet. As you guys can see, Xavier McKinney's up at 420. I'm going to wait till these cards come down to about like 200k and then buy the final one for the Nick Bosa set. But that's going to do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.